What's going on, traders? All I can say is, whoo, wow, PSTV. Man, if you're watching my videos and you follow my content, you would have known that PSTV got crushed today. And I'll show you some other stocks that should get crushed tomorrow. So let's go over PSTV. So I made a video this morning when this stock was a gap down, and I said you can pretty much short any spike, and this thing should get crushed. That was on my video from from this morning. What happened to this stock? Same thing. Gap down, big push, got crushed. I mean, if you wanted to short the stock, I literally gave you it. So anyhow, let's get into the trade real quick on this one, because this one is pretty much done. I mean, it might try to push like RKDA did, but it fell down here to 856. But this morning got up to the 1530s, cracked under 1444 is where I said that's the best short, and yeah, got crushed. Never looked back. So we'll have to see tomorrow if this thing has any kind of a spike. I think if it does, it might come up to this 1151 to maybe 1357, or it could do like RKDA did and just roll right over. We'll have to see how that one plays out. But another one I'm watching is this one. This is my trading to a T. So let's check this chart out. So right here, there's a gap to fill at 299. You got heavy resistance at 327. You can visually see this gap. This thing had a gap down, and then today it closed that gap. This is exactly how I trade. I look for gap fills. So go to 1 minute. So that 299 level I just showed you, right here, 299. That's the gap. This is the gap. It has to fill this gap. Once it fills this gap, you have to see how it reacts. Is it bullish or bearish? Once it breaks above this 299 has to turn into support to be bullish. If it cannot turn into support, it's going to get crushed. So go to the 1 minute. So right here, I didn't even see this play. This is just called out, but I like it. This fits my category to a T. So right here, what does this stock show me? It has a major spike up, right? Look at this 299 level. What happens at this 299 level? It's bearish. It cannot hold this 299 as support. So what happens? Comes down, retest support, comes back up, still can't break this 299 level. Comes back down, retest, can't even get back to the 299 level. What happens? Goes back to support. Where's your support? 270. That's where your support's at. Flushes through 270, comes up, retest 270. Where does it go? Back to support. Where's your support? 256. So tomorrow, what am I looking at in the stock? What am I going to be looking at in this stock? This 270s has to become support. If this thing becomes support, it's going to push the 299s. That's how I'm going to wait to see how the stock reacts. If it breaks 299 and holds at a support, where's it going next? Well, let's look at the chart. 327. That's where it's going to go. And if 327 becomes support, sky's the limit. But here it is. On this day, on 321, got to high of 327. Where did it close? Closed at 315. It's not big profit margins. You know what I mean? But the second day, that's the big profit margins. Okay? So you have to see how the stock reacts. Right now, stocks can run. The momentum's back in the penny market. It's awesome. So what am I looking at for tomorrow? Here's my exact play. Tomorrow morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to see how the stock reacts. If it has a gap down, it's going to come and fill this gap at 228. Once it fills this gap, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting to see how it reacts at 228. If it breaks below 228, where is it going to go? 166. Does it have to go all the way down to 166? No. But that is a near support. If 228 holds, where does it go? Back to 252. 252 holds, where does it go? 270. 270 holds, 299. And so on. So that's NBRV. Here's Yuma. Look at this stock. Go to the 1 year. This is how I trade. First day, what happens? Major gap up. What does it do? It closes weak. So, what do you think this stock's going to do? Major gap up, right? What happens to it? Closes weak. So, tomorrow, what do I expect the stock to do? I expect it to close red. How much? You know, look at this. This stock went from high 320 and closed it in 305. That's not much room. That's 15 cents. You know, there's no volatility in there. Now it shows on the 4th day if it has a big spike and then it has a gap down. That's where you can make your money. You have to wait for them big spikes and a gap down. Same play as RKDA and PSTV. You have to wait for that first gap down. So what do I expect this stock to do? I expect tomorrow to be a big, or not a big red day, but it's going to be a red day. But if it's 15 cents, it's not worth trading. You know, there's going to be a better stock out there. RKDA. So them are pretty much the ones that I'm going to be watching. So to recap it again. NBRV. Yuma. I forgot to mention on this. If this stock does spike back up, I see heavy resistance of 485. That's where I'd look to short the stock. You know, your major support right down here. 259s to 270s. That's your major support. You got support right here. 312s. You know. So if this stock does spike back up, 485 would be my initial entry. Expecting the stock to go back to 312. There's profit right there. If you go to the 1 year, what does the 1 year look like? You know, that's that second day, 15 cents. It's not that much. NBRV, you know, if this thing gaps down to 228, I can't really short the stock because there's no meat on the bone. Now what you could do is see how this reacts at the 228 level, and if it holds support, where's it going to go? Up. That's where it goes, up. PSTV, like I say, the stock is, you know, I'll have to see what happens. It might try to spike like RKDA did. And I'll show you what I mean. Go to 5 minute. So right here, this is RKDA, same exact play. First gap down. Next day, green day. Guess what happened? Spike back up. This is why I'm saying RKDA and PTSV. Hang on a second. PSTV. Sorry about that. If you look at these charts, just look at the chart. The chart tells you everything. Now we'll go to a 5 minute. So right here, this is what I'm talking about. Right over here. So this is RKDA first red day, right? This is PSTV first red day. What can happen? This can happen tomorrow. I gotta go a little bit longer, I think. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where am I? Oh, all right. Sorry about that. I was on the wrong part. This is the first red day. I'm saying right here is where, you know, it's gonna try to retest these levels at some point. So tomorrow on PSTV, it might do the same play as RKDA did. You know, same exact chart right here. So if this thing rips, PSTV rips, you know, I'm looking to short this thing 13s to the 15s. Expecting this thing not to be able to break that. Best entry, 1672. Second best entry, 1535. So my play for PSTV, same pattern as RKDA did. First red day, first red day. Tomorrow might be the first green day to retest some of these supports, or it could just be over with. So yeah, to wrap it up, NB. Let me get back to the one screen. NBRV, talked about that one. YUMA, talked about that one. PSTV, that's what I'm looking for tomorrow. DPW, oh yeah, this is one. I didn't go over this one. There's gaps to fill on this stock at 1203, and right up here at 1502. There's a gap to fill on this one at 415. So go back to the, so right here, it bounced damn near off this gap fill. Close the gap over here, strong. So it already closed that gap, so that gap no longer exists. So tomorrow, what do I expect? Same thing. This thing might try to push. If it tries to push, 740s to the 698s would be the first entry I'd be looking to short this to see how it reacts. If it breaks up past that, where does it go? Well, it can go up to the 830s. If 830 holds the support, it can go as high as 1068. But I'm expecting this stock to have its first red day tomorrow too. Where do I expect this stock to go? 206. So I know that was a lot of information, but I pretty much trade the gap fill. Penny stocks. This is huge profits. So if you're day trading these penny stocks, these are the ones that you want to be trading. It's volatility. So NB, RV, UMA, RV, sorry about that. So NBRV, UMA, DPW, and PSTV. I talked about all them stocks. I talked about all my plays. So hope you enjoy this video. I know there's a lot, but if you made it to the end, you're gonna have a lot of information that's valid to you tomorrow. Until tomorrow, we'll see what happens. Till then, peace out.